Hi dear kids, how are you all? How is your health? Very good. Kids, I hope you all are doing good. Then kids, had your breakfast? Very good. Kids, eat well and also stay healthy. Then kids, have you all enjoying your holiday? Very good. Kids, play well and also study well. Well, kids, are you completed your project work? Yes, very good. Kids, don't skip your project work and your homeworks. Kids, do the homeworks on time and do your project well. Then kids, submit your project on time. Fine. Kids, now let us move on today's section. Before that, welcome back to our computer class. Well, kids, now let's see. In today's class, we are going to learn about components of MS Excel 2010 in detail. Before that, let us recap the previous lesson. My dear kids, now I am going to ask a question. Shall I ask? Very good. Kids, what have you learned in your previous class? Very good, my dear kids. You are right. In your previous class, you were learned about working on objects in PowerPoint. Kids, now let us recall the chapter working on objects in PowerPoint. Let us begin. Kids, now you can add a text box on a slide and drag to place it anywhere on the slide. Then kids, you can use word art to give special efforts to your text. And kids, you can change roughly. In today's class, we are going to see our new lesson. Kids, look at here. Lesson number 8. Lesson title MS Excel 2010. In today's class, we are going to learn about components of MS Excel 2010. Well, kids, now first let us see Introduction to Excel. Kids, first we are going to discuss about what is a spreadsheet. Kids, do you know about spreadsheet? Well done, my dear kids. Good try. You're right. Yes. Kids, now let us see the definition of spreadsheet. Here, the definition of a spreadsheet is a computer program accounting and recording data using rows and columns into which informations can be entered. Then Microsoft Excel, a program in which you enter data into columns in an example of a spreadsheet program. Well, kids, it is called as spreadsheet. Well, so kids, spreadsheet is a computer program used for accounting and recording data using rows and columns. Well, next kids, let us discuss about what do you mean by worksheet. Before that, you were learned about a spreadsheet. Now let us see what is worksheet. Here, what do you mean by worksheet? The term worksheet used in Excel documents is a collection of cells organized in rows and columns. It is the working surface you interact with to enter data. And kids, each worksheet contains 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Well, kids, that is called as worksheet. So kids, Excel documents is a collection of columns organized in rows and columns. Then the worksheets contains 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. Well, now kids, let us discuss about some places where spreadsheets are used. For examples, in school by teachers to store and manage marks of students. Then in shops and restaurants to make bills, and by business persons for planning and recording sales, expenses and profits, and at home to keep track of home expenses. Well, so kids, those places are spreadsheet use. Kids, now let us move on next topic, components of MS Excel 2010. Kids, look at this window. This is a Excel window. Before going to the topic, now let us discuss about how to start MS Excel. Kids, to open MS Excel 2010, we have to follow some steps. Kids, now let us discuss the step. First, click on Start menu and go to Microsoft Office and click Microsoft Excel 2010. Well, kids, look at here. Here we can see the MS Excel window. Or check the desktop to see if you have the MS Excel shortcut. If yes, double click on the icon. Or check the taskbar to see if the Excel icon is pinned to it. If yes, click on the icon. Well, kids, now have you all understood about how to start MS Excel? Very good. Kids, now a blank Excel document opens with the name Book 1. The name Book 1 here. It is called a workbook. Kids, look at here. Here we can see Book 1. This is called a workbook. The blank workbook has 3 worksheets named. Kids, look at here. Here we can see sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. By default, you can change the name. You can also add as many worksheets as you want in the workbook. Well, kids, a worksheet looks like a large table with rows and columns. Kids, now I am going to play a video about MS Excel. My dear kids, watch the video carefully.
If you're relatively new to Microsoft Excel or Excel 2016, then this program is for you today. We're basically going to show you the layout of the initial screens so you can understand a bit about how to navigate in the program. When you first launch Excel 2016, you will see a screen that looks somewhat like this one here. On the left side in the green area, you will see a list of all the workbooks that have most recently been loaded into the Excel program, from the newest to the oldest. You will also have an option down here which says Open Other Workbooks. That will take you to your file system where you can navigate through your directories and find another Excel file that you can load. On the right side, we have a group of templates. There's a whole host that you can use, and I'll scroll down blank workbook because that's kind of the meat and potatoes ABC of Microsoft Excel. So I'll double click on that, and it immediately takes me to the main Excel workbook screen. I'd like to identify a few of the things that you see here. At the very top in the green area, we have a host of tabs. It starts out with the Home tab. You'll spend a lot of time here. And then as I click on the tab, you notice the gray area below called the ribbon will change. All the commands and features of each tab is tied to that individual command set. And these are out with sheet number 1. You can add as many sheets as you desire by clicking on the plus key, and you can actually do math and copy information from one sheet to another. Think of it like a paper notebook, where you have something on page 1, and you can go ahead and take that calculation or that number, that value, and add it to something on page 2. We'll show you more about that in future lessons. Another thing you may note is we have alphabet at the top and numbers on the left. The alphabet is the columns, and they start out with A, and this is a slider bar here where I can move. What happens when I get to Z? Well, you'll see now it starts with double A. When we go down the left side, we also have the option for more and more rows, and the numbers here just increase as we move down. We'll go back to the left side of our display now, and I'll click over here. And I'll also show you something else about how these cells are viewed. Wherever your cursor is called the active cell. And the location of the active cell will always appear in this box here called the name box. The cells are always identified by the column letter first and then the row number. As you notice, with this as the active cell, it says I'm in I7. If I click over here, I'm now in C2. So in this area called the formula bar. So if I put in a word, Fred, press enter, I go back and click on the word Fred here. 4 plus the values.
Well, very good. Kids, now let us see main components of a worksheet. Already, as you know, rows and columns, cell, name box, formula, bar. These things are called as main components of a worksheet. Kids, look at the Excel window carefully. Here we can see the columns and rows. Alphabets are columns, then numbers are rows. Then kids, here a row and column meet a small triangle called a cell. A row and a column meet a small triangle is called cell. This is called the cell address. For example, here A1. This is cell address for this cell. Here kids, the top left cell lies in column A here and row 1. It's called the cell address is A1. Then kids, the name box. Here we can see the name box and here we can see the formula bar. This is formula bar. Well, kids, now have you all understood about main components of Excel 2010? Very good. Kids, now let us move on today's homework. Kids, look at this slide carefully. Exercise B. Fill in the blanks and choose the word from the box. Kids, this is for your homework. Do the homework. Complete the given homework. Send it through the school diary app. Kids, I hope you all are understood very well in this section. Thank you kids and take care. Bye bye.